What is going on, guys? This is Obayda Gamer, and this is my first ever episode of Cities Skylines. Now, I have previously made a tutorial map that I created myself. I'm not going to use it in this Let's Play, just because it's not finalized, the freeways and obviously all the interchanges aren't complete, so it's going to be a little bit hard. Before I get started, I'll let you know that I'm using a couple of mods, Unlimited Money and Unlock All, just because to get started it's a bit hard. I will turn off Unlimited Money when I get a good cash flow coming in, and Unlock All, it doesn't take too long to unlock everything, plus it just kind of speeds up the progression into the game. So with that done, let's just go in, create a new map. I've got heaps of maps here. I've got some like custom maps as well: Houston, Indianapolis, Zephyr Hills. I've created my own ones down here, but even got Rohan from what's the name, Lord of the Rings. But I think I'm just gonna go with where is it, Northern Falls. Yeah, I like this map. I'll just call it Obayda and left-hand traffic, and let's just get started. So I'll just skip this loading. Alrighty, so we completed the game. We've got all the achievements here and everything's unlocked, so we can utilize every bit of asset in the game, every bit of every item. Firstly, I'm just going to purchase all of the land, just so it makes it easier for me to pick where I want to start off, because I don't always want to start off in the center. It's not ideal in some locations. Oh, and I didn't really want to do that, actually. Wow. Let me just reload that, because I didn't want that square there. That's embarrassing. One sec. Alrighty, guys, so basically what I've done is I've grabbed the 25 space mod and I've covered the whole map. So instead of having just a little 9x9 tile or whatever it was, I think it was 3x3, so it was 9 tiles in total. We've got a 5x5, which is 25 in total, which covers a vast amount of land. I mean, this is going to be more than enough space for us to work in. I'm just got to figure out where to get started, and then I will definitely jump in. I'm thinking of starting over here in the back, and also maybe setting up some kind of like city as well. I think I might have a few different locations going on at once, but I like this area here as a starting point, so we might just jump in here straight away. Of course we need an interchange. I'm just going to use the default one because I really am bad at making interchanges. One second, I think that's a bit too loud. So yeah, I might get better at that as time goes, but for now I might just use the default one. I've got some downloaded here as well, but that's alright, we can just use this one. So if I just spin that around, is that going to fit, or is it too big? It's too big. Perfect. So now we got a perfect little exit coming out into this part of the city here. And I think what I want to do for this is create like a main avenue just straight off the bat. And I think I like that. That's going to go through most of the suburbs around here. It's just going to be like a country area. But yeah, I've got some kind of like avenue. I might change that because it doesn't really suit country areas, but we can keep it for now. And this is just going to go past here like this. And I think what I'm going to do is have the freeway, so it's going out. So if I have maybe something like that. Which I don't really like at all. Looks kind of tacky. Let's see. If I grab this and just swing this around. And then what we can do is make an on and off. So if we page up that, slope to steep. Come on, I just want to get that. Perfect, there we go. And then this can obviously just go like that. Now, the way they do it in the countryside is they have like, I think I might change this road, it looks a bit weird. That's more of a city type avenue. Alright, that's better. So the way they have it in the country is that they have like one driveway every so often and then a massive field. And I think this is a forest area, so we could actually utilize the forest industry, so we might do that. But let me just get started with the whole housing situation here. Alright guys, so I've been spending a little time here on the countryside, and I've figured out what I kind of want to get out of this back area here, and I've just laid, and I'll get back to you in a sec. Like houses pop down here on the corners of these roads every so often. What I've done here, I've actually just created like a little, it's supposed to be like a little town centre. I mean, it's got nothing there yet, but it's obviously like we can branch off on that, build up a little town centre that can be like a little countryside area. And then I think I want this road to continue down, and then eventually down we'll have like a city here, and then the major city here, and then we'll have suburbs all around, and I think industry and stuff around here. But let's just get started. First thing I need to do is connect up some water, so I think I might have my water pump. So where's my... Alright, so if we have one here, or two here, and then I want my sewage as far away as possible, so obviously out here. And I can actually use these instead, so I'll just use a couple of these and get rid of these ones, because they spew out terrible sewage and make everything look nasty. Yeah, so if you guys don't know already, I'm new to this. I'm pretty terrible at the whole YouTube commentating thing. It's very hard, but I'm trying my best here to let you guys know exactly what I'm doing with this series. It's basically gonna be the closest representation to a normal city that I can create the best with my ability with this game. I've played it a few times. It's actually really hard to create an organic city because cities aren't just grid-like patterns that continue on for ages in perfect symmetry. It's not that at all. It's all about making something that looks organic and looks real and looks like it could actually be placed in a real life situation. And that's the hardest thing about this game, and that's a challenge. And I think if I can get something even close to that, I'll be really happy. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up or anything, but if I can just do something relatively nice, that'd be good. So, just getting the water installed. You do need to plop down pipes wherever you're going if you haven't played this game before. It's a lot like the other city builders around there. I think this game has the edge for a few reasons. I think it's really, really good at the road, the way they made the roads. So not all roads have traffic lights, which is a really, really good thing. The reason for that is because sometimes you might have like roads that are one way, roads that basically so like obviously here you won't need any traffic lights because it's all one way, right? Apart from this bit here, that's because you can turn in and out and whatnot. But I think the creators put a lot of effort into creating the roads and making them really easy to use, and thank them for that, because it just makes this game even more enjoyable. So let's start zoning. I think this is going to be hard to zone. Actually, before I zone, I think I might make this a district area. And Cooper Hills, it's alright, that name. We can change it later on. We'll put that into forestry. What's that? Farming. So if I do something like that, so we just plop down some industry here and there, and I think I want to have like a house or two next to every one of these, just so it's like the person who owns the business also lives next to the business, because in rural areas like this you have a lot of people running their own businesses, and a lot of times it's right outside of their house. So we'll just do that for now, and then when we get down here we'll zone these up. I think I want to have like a big area of commercial, and then we'll have like housing on the outside here, I think. just paint that, should be easier. And we'll paint that as well. So I think I might press play and we'll just speed it up a bit and see what happens. Actually, whoops, we need some windmills. Yeah, this is going to be trouble. Do that and then run that along the back here. Can give that power. But it hasn't got water. It should. Oh, did I not connect the water up? Whoops. So that needs power as well. Let's just chuck down 2 of those to generate some power, and I think these need power as well, don't they? And that should be fine. So now everyone's got sewage, everyone's got water, except these people here. So let's just do the normal thing and run these power lines, because you do actually have like power lines running through these rural towns, because obviously you can't get it through the ground. So we'll do that and do that. And then I think it's good. It's starting to take shape there. I like that. No high density around here. Got a bit of lag, I don't know why. Might just refresh it 1 second. Alright guys, we're back in our little city here. First thing I'm noticing is there's a high crime rate, so I'm going to put in my first bits of services, and we'll just put a clinic there, put a fire station there, police station there, and I think we might even put down some education. Actually, I don't know, we'll put down a high school and primary school. I think that's about it. We don't really need much education. So I've zoned up all this and not much is happening. Not enough workers. Okay, so it's obviously wanting more workers. So there's some crime around here already. Hopefully the police can get to that though. Do you want to have a bus station? Why is there no power to these guys? There should be power. There we go. So, first bus station is going to be here, here, here. We'll just loop it around. And then it'll come up here. like that. No, we don't need that yet. So, how much our little buses go around. I'm liking this though, this is a nice little city here. Alright guys, we're back. Not much has changed, but I just wanted to add in a train station. Right here. Or along this road here. That would be perfect. And everyone's happy about it. And you see a lot of train stations in rural like towns. Just because they need the services. So I'm just gonna chuck one down like that, and then I think I might take this out a bit around here, and then we can have it go through some farms and stuff, and then I'll have it lead it back on into here. And I don't know what is going on with this lag. Should be getting around 60 frames per second. My computer is pretty good. Built it myself a while ago, and yeah, like the parts are pretty good, so shouldn't be no problem there. But just do that. So we've got two connections going in and out, and that. Perfect. So I think that's going to be all for today, guys. We'll continue with this town next week. I hope you liked this episode, guys. I know it wasn't the most entertaining one, but obviously the commentary will get better with time as I get more confident with speaking, and that's part of why I started this, just to boost my competency levels with speaking. But hopefully yeah, I can improve my skills a bit and entertain you guys a bit more. But this town's looking pretty good so far. I'm liking the countryside areas. As we get into the city suburban areas more, it's going to get a bit more exciting. We're going to have a flood of people coming in. Right now we've only got 500, and again we're negative like 7,000, so obviously things aren't looking too good at the moment, but they will improve once we expand. And I think that's farmlands down there, so we can utilize that area as well. And I do love this massive mountain. Let me just zoom it down there. So that is going to be awesome for like some mountain hills and along scenic roads that we can have in the later stage. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cities Skylines. My name's Obayda Gamer, and I will see you in the next one.